you guys doing? I think I'm all set up. Demo, what's the crack? Hello, Kiwi and Lexi, how are you guys doing? And Sparkle, Mayra, Mango, Matcha. Oh my gosh. Ooh, oh my god, we got a lot of people in today. How are you doing? Good since that intro. Did you like Pom Pom Pouring? He was getting well and truly vibrated. Your top hat, Kiwi? Every time I've seen that, I've said to people, "Oh, I need to change it," and everyone always says no. So it's like a magic top hat, maybe. You have no crack to that? Oh, you get. Oh, I learnt about that recently. You see, I learnt about the crack. What's the crack? Hello, Raining Bunnies. How are you doing? Who taught you? It's some. There are these Irish people that I watch that talk about wrestling, and they were talking about what's the crack. I was like, oh, I need to use that on my Irish friend. Your Wi-Fi's bad? Oh no, but so. Hello, plants. How are you doing? Wikipedia's here. Oh, are they documenting me? Oh lord. You doing better today? Good. I'm glad. I never use it myself, but it's funny to hear me. The strange English boy. Oh, bro, yeah, what are we dressing up as? Oh my god. I was just thinking today, you've been very sweet to me to let me wear this cozy outfit that Heartless made for quite a while. I thought that was very sweet. Lots of studying and work. Oh wow, Blanche, you sound like so busy. Is your studying going well? You send it in. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, bro. You just let me know when it's there, and I'll put it on for you. It is cute, isn't it? They did such a good job because it's all one thing as well. It's all like one PNG, and the hat and everything fits so well. That means when I change it, you're going to see my saggy arms. You know, I get very self-conscious about my saggy arms. Oh no. You got some time before Christmas? Like some like downtime? When's You'll have to forgive like my ignorance with it, but when's Black Friday? Oh god, the amount of adverts I've seen this year in this country for Black Friday. I've seen loads, way more than what I normally would. Everyone's going nuts for Black Friday. Can we have a boss battle as a reward? I can give you one now if you want. 3 days. Oh, it's this weekend. Oh, jeez. Hello, Shadow. Oh, Shadowsaurus. That's an awesome name. Do you want me to? Do you want to have a boss battle now? Because Clans, who comes to the streams, who actually makes it, has been tinkering around with the settings. And did I do that right? Or is it just boss? I can't remember. But you can have like up to like 100 people fight it now. How do you join them? Well, you need someone who knows how to start it first. So I forgot. Oh, there we go. Right, there we go. Black Friday week? Oh my god, Mango, that's... Why a whole week? That's just greed. You forgot the roles? Oh shit, me too. I think there's warrior, mage, bard, necromancer. And I think there's another one. But I can't remember. But I know for a fact those are 4 of them. Oh yeah, cleric. I think cleric was one, Alec. Yeah. I think. I haven't yet, Ray, because this is like... This update thing to have new classes is like, brand new. This is like a week old. 6 isn't bad. 6 might be able to. Necromancer, oh my god. You're naked. Is that... It might have an effect on the bus, I don't know. Oh my god. I need to try and draw something as well, don't I? Seduce the boss. Right, let's put some different music on as well, because this has been going for a bit. What's this? Ooh, okay. Guys, in your opinion, right, what colour should lemonade be? Cloudy? Really? Yellow? I think it should be see-through. Like, yeah, I'm definitely more of the team, like, oh, you should be able to see through it, yeah. You despise... Boto, how do you despise lemonade? Lemonade's like the easiest go-to, like, thing. Yeah, that's another thing. Should it have bubbles or should it be still? Oh, no. Matcha, no. Are you for real? Why would you... Oh my god, why would you ruin it? Oh my god. Sorry, this is so messy. I've been so messy with, like, drawing recently. It was fun doing the extra canvassing. I mean, we're still doing the regular canvas that we do tomorrow, but it was fun to do an extra one with you guys. But, oh, Sparkle, it's okay, don't worry. That's not your fault. That's no. Well, again, I don't know then, because in this country you can get lemonade that's fizzy, but it's just lemons. Is that like not as a common thing, like in America and places like that? It is good spark. Oh my god, you guys should try it. If you get the chance to, it's super like carbonated lemonade. At least here is so common. Like every shop sells some kind of it. I didn't realize it wasn't much of a thing anywhere else. Does that mean, you know, when you see like again, I suppose it's more of an American thing then. When you see kids with lemonade stands, is that like all like non-fizzy stuff? Oh my god, you guys are doing really well so far. You've only ever had fizzy ones? For not too long ago, I had this one that's American called like Calypso or something, and I bought it because it was blue. And that was nice. I think that had like weird bits in. Calypso's good. Yeah, I thought that one was nice. Yeah, the blue one that I had, I thought was really good. I honestly, I was suckered in by the color, if I'm honest. Like, I was like, oh my god, it's blue. Yeah, it's very, yeah, sparkle is very intense, isn't it? Oh, Froyo, I'm of the same mind. Yeah, I can't. If I'm drinking something, it has to have like nothing in, no bits or anything like that, you know? Okay, Lexi, see you soon. Take it easy.
How about no?
What do you mean, how about no? What are you disagreeing with? I feel like the face I'm making is too long. I might just have a stream today where I talk with you guys and just do some sketching things, I think, because digital-wise, I haven't really done that in quite a while, and I feel like I'm getting rusty. I also think that don't even get me started on Sprite. Sprite, they've changed it and it tastes terrible now. Same with Sunny Delight as well. That's nowhere near the same either. Hi Faith, how you doing? Oh, you like the aloe vera? See, Steph's really into those. Yeah, the aloe vera drinks. Ooh, green apple. That sounds good. I really like, you know, the apple juice that you can get that's green. It comes in cartons. That one's nice. Oh my god, don't even fruit shoots. Yeah, it's terrible. Oh, it's the bus spanking you guys now. Manzanita Sol. I don't. Oh, smart. I don't think I've heard of that one. Is it good? Apple soda. I know in this country, Tango does an apple one, which is pretty good. I don't think you guys get Tango outside of the UK. I think, but that one's really good. If you guys ever, you guys, if honestly, if you guys ever see Tango anything, I would say give it a go. Tango make pretty good stuff, but they don't make the cherry one anymore, and that's why I can't be friends with Tango any longer because that was my favorite one. And they said like they did the whole company thing where they're like, oh well, we didn't think our customers were resonating with it. It's like it was amazing, and you got rid of it. Still very upset with the people at Tango. Oh, imagine you want Iron Brew? Iron Brew's really good. Oh my god. I'm very fortunate that we have a corner shop nearby and they sell it. It's oh, so good. If you can, it tastes best in like a glass bottle, but you don't see that as common. Well, outside of Scotland anyway, it's not as common. Brands hate good things. True. It's a fizzy drink. Smart, seriously, if you ever come to the UK and you go to any shop, like literally any shop that sells food, there'll be lemonade in there. It's fizzy. I swear. He brings the canter. Oh my god, it sounds like contraband in the Netherlands. He's smuggling iron brew in. I can't tell anyone. Yeah, but it's a crime that you, I mean, if anyone should be able to get it, it should be you as well. I feel like Iron Brew is one of those things that hasn't really changed in taste so much over the years. Hello, one. Whereas like a lot of things I think these days have changed quite a lot, and not necessarily, you know, for the best either. Steph's just had a shower. She's just come back. Oh dear. Washing her hair has made her tired. Did you guys beat it? I missed that. Sorry, I was looking at Steph. Did you win? 1 minute it was there and the next minute it was gone. Did you win?
Son.
Steph wants to know, are you winning, son? Steph being so real yet again. By the skin of your teeth. Oh, well done for winning, though. That's amazing. Steph made them win. Demo got the final, but oh, it sounds like Demo might have won. Sparkle says, "Why am I naked?" Why are you naked? What have you been? What are you doing?
Oh, okay, don't start arguing now. I need to catch my breath.
They're arguing over who loves you the most, then.
They're not arguing over digital not fluffies.
Boys, I might have to go and address the drama that the pigs are doing in a sec. Oh, hey, Voltron, how you doing? Are you guys like Steph? Do you have a shower and you feel more tired when you come out of it than when you went in? You love crime, but is it illegal to make Five Nights at Freddy's OCs? If it's warm, oh my god, this is Steph we're talking about. She likes, if the water doesn't have the heat and consistency of lava, then she doesn't want to get in. She loves it, the hotter the better, it's crazy. It's like she's trying to boil a lobster or something in there.
Yeah, I don't think like I have them that hot because I have members of my family that say I have cold ones because their water compared to mine is like
That's
scalding.
awful. No, terrible.
Yeah, and the tamer one of like my side of the genetics.
No! Unicorn says, I want to be red. No, that's terrible. Penguin says, I'm gonna say, yeah, why do you guys have them so hot? I can't do it.
Although you can't do like hot drinks and stuff.
I don't have hot drinks, I don't have hot baths or showers, anything. To me, it's like, oh, it's gross, it's too
Maybe
hot.
it's a sensory thing for you that you don't like hot.
Yeah, maybe, because I do like...
a reaction to cold.
Yeah, maybe. It makes you feel alive. Oh.
Why do you have ice in your drinks in the middle of winter and freeze?
Because it's nice, I like the crunch. I'm too cool for hot stuff. It literally killed me. That's why, like, you know, you see in documentaries and stuff where people go to Japan and they try the hot springs and they, like, pass out from the heat. That would probably be me. I'd go in one that's, like, room temperature and die. Oh, you put the dress up for you? I'll go and have a look-see. Right, let's go see. Oh my god, bro, what is that thing? I don't know what it is, but I love it. It's a hat, right? Oh my god. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's a turkey hat? Oh my god. I'm ready for Thanksgiving, guys. I want to tug on its little legs. It reminds me of those ones with ears. You know, the ones that have little, like, things that you pull and, like, the ears waggle and stuff. Have you guys seen those? Did you see that thing that I think, it was a while ago now, but I think someone in Japan made, like, a cat ears headband and it reacted to your emotions? Like, when you were sad, the ears would droop and stuff. The president pardoned a turkey yesterday? What, really? Did you... Did you see that they interviewed Trump recently? And they asked him about, like, the whole situation in Russia and Ukraine. And he said, like, if you're voted into office again, what would you do about that? And he's like, Putin likes to use the word nuclear. if I get into office, I'll say to him, you're not allowed to use that word. It's like, what, you're just gonna forbid him from saying it? That doesn't make the thing go away. I think I'll tell him that word has no meaning. He's gonna forbid him from saying it and that'll fix everything. America's such a crazy place. I mean, not that here's much better. Oh my god. Just stop using that word. Yeah. It wouldn't work. It's like demo. If you said I weren't allowed to say what's the crack anymore, I would still use it. Rishi Sunak is not an improvement. Well, didn't recently Argentina, they ran an election, didn't they? And I think the Argentine new prime minister is saying like they want the Falklands, so I think England will have their own like mess to deal with eventually. If he does anything. But I don't know how we'd be able to do that, because people who live in the Falklands, they voted that they wanted to be part of like the UK. Pardoning the turkey? Can they pardon anything? Could they pardon me? Huge shoes, bro? No. I don't like to get too political, but there's definitely too much war going on. Don't like that. That'd be me at the United Nations. Too much. I don't like it. Can you stop doing that? We sat there representing the UK, and I'd have my turkey hat on. Don't like war. Can we stop that, please? Adam has opened my eyes. I wonder which countries would want to sit next to me. Do they have to, in the United Nations, do they have to sit in like alphabetical order, or is it like school? Are you allowed to sit with your friends? But if that's the case, I think like the UK and America would be like high-fiving, and I don't think they're allowed to sit next to each other. Oh, mind you, if they go by United States and United Kingdom, they would be pretty close. Did you see as well? Just speaking about like countries around the world and stuff, right? Did you see recently that they held like a big I don't know if it was a UN meeting or something, but they held like a big deal in San Francisco, and somehow they magicked away all the trash and the homeless people in that area, like overnight. Everything disappeared, and I'm like, where did those people go? Because it was like, within 24 hours, it was spotless. There was no trash. There wasn't any homeless people around. There was nothing. And I was like, where the heck did all those people go? Yeah, it all had like big cheeses in. Like the big cheese of China was there. The person that owns I think the person that owns TikTok was there. The person that owns Boeing was there. You know, a lot of basically the people that run the world were there. I think Tim, the Apple dude, was there. Tim Apple, or whatever his name is. I don't know if the Microsoft dude was there. Why wasn't I there? I had to stream that day. I told him. I had a speech prepared and everything, but I was like, no, I can't stream. I need to stream and put a turkey hat on. And they were like, yep, that's. Oh my god, that's so important. Tim Apple. What's his name? Tommy Apple? Oh wow, Tommy Apple. He could go as a toffee apple for Halloween. They were begging. They were like, "Oh, come on!" It's like, "Oh, you used to be cool." They pulled that one on me. Like, "Oh my god, you used to be cool, but now you won't even sit with America anymore." I'd sit next to Biden. I'd read him a bedtime story. Everyone always says that he's tired, so I'd read him a story. Once upon a time, there was a big sleepy president. Oh, keep bringing some more. Thomas Red Delicious, is that his name? Tim Granny Smith. He's 81 today. 81. I don't know. Do you guys think a place that's as big as America should be run by someone that's older than your granddad? Timmy Gala, that sounds amazing. Oh, I've got a question for. I've always been curious about this because to be president, you have to be born American, don't you? Would you guys be down for someone to run America that wasn't American? Like, say if I turned up and everyone was like high-fiving me, and they were like, "Whoa!" Well, okay, maybe not me. I'm probably a bad example, but you know, someone that's good but outside of America. Yeah, using me is never a good example. Everyone, oh. I get voted in and set America back like 100 years. Like, sorry, guys. I just think that's interesting. Does that happen in other places? Like, I don't think you have to... In England, I don't think you have to be like a British national to be Prime Minister. I don't think that's like... I don't think that's a rule. Froyo, you did. Oh my god, get Froyo in. President Muppet. You turn it into Nightmare. When I get voted into office, I quickly put the helmet on like the deputy president. It's time to test your faith. Oh, Mr. President, I can't see. That's the whole point. Your cabinet will offer you guidance. I need my own country. Well, what we need to do is the easiest way to do that is to cause an underground volcano to erupt, which will give us some land. And then I need to like lay claim to it before anyone else gets there. That happened recently, didn't it? Japan got a new island recently because of a volcano. I think it was an earthquake that caused that.
New island just erupted.
Yeah, they got like a new island appear. God, owning your own country though would be so hard. It's like if you own your own land and you like try to build a house on it. Getting it hooked up to like gas and electric and water and stuff, it's a nightmare. But then there's also we can't just like drop it anywhere though, because like I wouldn't want it to be in a place that's too hot. Like if it happened on the equator, I'd die. Oh really, Samar? No way. An extra Disco G. Oh my god, E-Check, that sounds amazing. Disco Jesus? Alright, next question. So, I'm voted into office, then I become the president. Would you guys drink a mystery liquid I gave you in a container that you can't see the contents of for $100? It's like the size of like a can of Coke. Yeah, $100, that's pretty, I'm starting pretty high with this one. Normally it's like £10. You'd give us something yummy, right? It's more so a test of your trust. Like, I'm like, how much do you guys trust me? And I can see that I haven't gained the trust of some of you guys yet. What was the item? Yeah, you have to drink the mystery liquid. Trust is a strong word. More money? 110. 110, and I'll let you have a little sniff of it first. But if you sniff it, that means you've committed yourself to drinking it. You're not allowed to sniff it and be like, no, bro. Can I drink it first? I've got one. It's empty. I've got an empty one saying, this is really good, demo. Yum, yum. I like rub my tummy. Yum, yum. Rolling Stars? $100,000 unicorns. You'd have to drink at least like 10,000 for that to happen. Can you see me drink it? I've already drank it though, Demo. It was so yummy I couldn't wait. So I went nom 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 nom. But because you're such a good friend, Demo, I saved you one. Oh, I thought of a really mean would you rather. That's really mean. I was gonna add. I was gonna. Oh, I don't know if I should ask you that one. That one's cruel. Say it. All right. You have to pick. You have to drink like kind of mystery liquid, or you have to have one spider in each ear for 10 minutes. Can I have both? The only reason I thought of that is because I saw a TikTok of a guy that had one in his ear. He bought one of those like TikTok, you know, like you see adverts on TikTok for those like really small cameras that you can hook up to your phone. He bought one of those and he was like, "Oh, I've got this new camera, I'm gonna test it out." And he put it in his ear, and there's a spider in there. Oh god! Okay, what about you know the TikTok rat, the raw rat that dances on strings? Would you rather spend the day kicking one of those around or making a video where you are the IKEA rat and you're tied to strings bouncing around? Oh, don't kick it! String me, bounce me around. We get some bungee cord, we get some big height. Bow, 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 bow. You get bounced. Okay, Sparkle, you can have a neck brace, but we only have one, and Sparkle's claimed it. What about this one? Guys, would you rather be a worm for a day and experience all the dangers of being a worm for a day, or have worms for fingers for a whole day? That one was inspired by the other day where that question came up saying, would you love me if I was a worm? Like, would you love me if I had worms for fingers? It's really, I'd want you to like wiggle them around so they go like, it makes like wet sounds. Well, you know how they say when you cut a worm in half, it turns into two worms. So if you had worms for fingers, then cut them off. Like, cut them in half, and then your hands went back to normal. Would you have, like, really stubby fingers afterwards? You know, they hang... Oh, that's really sweet. Multi-worm fingers. Like, little, yeah, like little baby hands. Like, look at you with your little baby hands. I saw a post on the internet of someone who was, they had boob envy from their friend. And they said that, their chest looked like a bum. And they said, what are you gonna do, fart chest? Your chest looks like a bum. It's so ridiculous. What's your chest gonna do? You gonna do a chest fart? Like, oh my god. I didn't come up with that. I read it. Too much fizz. That's it. I'm a bit tipsy off the lemonade. What about this one? Would you rather, guys, live in a country with the cost of living being very, very low, but the weather is always awful, like storms and thunder and lightning and stuff like that? Or would you live in a country where the cost of living's really, really high, but the weather is nice? But, oh, cheesy, no. That's just the Netherlands, but affordable. I like you guys. Isn't that a sign of the times, eh? Everyone's saying the low. You'll take the tornado warning. So I'm just having a drink because Demo wanted me to. What about this one? And this one's kind of interesting because I think you guys do kind of like both. Would you guys? It's like a universe question. Would you rather live in the Star Trek universe or the Lord of the Rings universe? So it's like sci-fi or fantasy. What would you rather do in that one? Star Trek? Do you want to go future? You want to marry a dwarf? That one's tough, yeah. Can you imagine if, like, the Star Trek universe was real? Like, on YouTube, it'd be like, make the Vulcan laugh challenge or something like that. Or in, like, Lord of the Rings, like real Gollum footage found. It's like on a really bad camera in the woods. Filthy hobbits. That's the thing about Lord of the Rings, is a very pretty looking place, but some of the monsters are terrifying. Plus, if you lived in the Star Trek universe, you might be able to see Patrick Stewart. And he'd be like, I was born. I was born. Now, imagine that was in Oblivion, wasn't it? I was born 100 years ago. Gollum real, no fake. You'd have all like hobbits on like OnlyFans with their hairy feet. You call it like Only Hobbs. Yeah, I tell you what. Yeah, in each universe, you can be whatever is in that universe. So, like in Star Trek, you could be a Vulcan, I guess, or in Lord of the Rings, you could be a hobbit or an elf or a dwarf. A mage would be good. I think I would be probably similar, Voltron. Yeah, I like the whole, like, having magic powers aesthetic. I think that's quite cool. You might make this character a clown. Give him a big old clown nose. The elves look like they have the best time. Isn't, like, Agent Smith an elf out of The Matrix? can't I can't think of like an opposite, so this one's gonna sound weird. Would you rather live in the universe of like Harry Potter or Kung Fu Panda? I can't I can't think of like I can't think of an opposite for Harry Potter. Now you're asking the hard ones. Kung Fu Panda. Would you guys ever watch Kung Fu Panda with me? Yeah? I really like the dad goose in Kung Fu Panda. I can't remember his name. Dad Goose. He makes buns, right? Oh, that's really sweet that you guys did watch it with me. You're alright in my book. Thank you, Demo. Yeah, he basically adopts him, doesn't he? He just takes care of him. I think that's really sweet. Oh, here's one, guys. Another universe for you. Would you rather live in the universe of, like, Fallout? You know, like the nuclear apocalypse games? Or Fortnite? That size. I love that, yeah, he's so big. Yeah. Fortnite? So you're gonna do, like, crazy dances and stuff? You guys would get sick of that so quickly. You're like, whoa, wait, look at me. There's only so much flossing a man can do, and I think it would break you guys. Speak for yourself. Although, I have to admit, if I lived in Fortnite land, I could meet Goku and Naruto. Who else is in that game? Isn't Snoop Dogg in it? He seems like a fun guy to hang out with. Snoop Dogg. Oh my god, I need to... Oh, I wonder if I can find it. I need to show you a picture that I showed Steph today. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to find it. It was on Twitter as well, so it's probably like way, way gone now. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. What is this music still? Oh yeah, it's cool. We're still okay. Oh, I can't find it. I'm gonna have to describe it to you, and your guys' mind palaces can conjure up what it looked like. It was like a fan fiction of Naruto, and it had like, you know, in Naruto, it has that big like almost like Mount Rushmore thing with the Hokage faces on. But the cover said anal toe on it, and one of the Hokage's faces was just a gigantic ass. I wish I could find you it because it's hilarious. But I can't find it anymore. Where is it? I really wanted to show you that and I can't find it. Oh my god. It had me... I shown Steph. Steph wasn't very impressed, but it had me laughing for ages.
I couldn't actually see what it was you were trying to show me.
I might be for the best here. I need to try and... Oh, I wish I... I'm like desperately scrolling through to see if I can re-find it. Oh my god, I found it! Oh my god, I found it! Look at this. See? It says anal toe. And like one of the faces has been replaced with a giant bum.
Oh, it's the one on the far right.
Yeah. Oh my god. I just... It's like, oh, who's your favorite Hokage anal toe? I like the one with the big apes. It's so well drawn. Like, oh my god. Do you think they put that tree underneath the bum because it looks like it did a little poo? Oh yeah, is it meant to be like anal toe instead of anal toe? Anal toe. What would you go? Oh yeah, what about an anime universe? Would you rather live in the universe of Naruto or that My Hero High School thing? I don't know. I can't remember the name of it, but you guys will know which one it is. I'm not convinced that's a tree. That's where all the towns like sewage falls out. Trash. Yeah, I've heard of Spirit Tracks. Steph really likes Spirit Tracks on the DS. The hero? Don't they have like a superpower to get into that? What would your guys' like super quirk thing be? We thought of you. Oh, that's so sweet. The cool thing is about that, though, Trash, is Steph liked it before she even knew about me and my my train love. So that's how you know it's destiny. Don't know enough. I need to... Okay. Let me think of some more where you guys are going to know. Let me think. Oh, would you guys rather be in the universe of Harry Potter again or The Last of Us? The Last of Us reminds me of Steph as well because she watched it and it's got Norman in it. I like Norman.
You said that like it's all one episode.
I like it because Norman's got an interesting face. That's how I always remember
Oh, you're thinking of The Walking Dead.
Oh, there we go. The Walking Dead. Sorry,
That's the one that I watched a lot of. Yeah.
Sorry, Harry Potter or The Walking Dead. Sorry, the questions changed.
The Last of Us is the mushroom people. It's like a more recent HBO thing.
Oh. You don't want JK to give you a terrible name. Yeah, like, because I'm from England, I'd be called, like,
English muffin.
Yeah, Crumpet McEnglish toast. Crumpet tea kettle.
Crumpet tea bag.
Yeah, that's a good one. Crumpet teabag. Still Harry Potter. Oh, I need to try and break you guys. I need to break your will. Oh, Alec, oh my god, no! What's a film that's similar to that? Would you rather be... Oh my god, some of you guys might not even know these. Would you rather be in the movie universe of Highlander? You know, the film about the Scottish warrior dude. Or 300 with the Spartans. Oh my god, I miss all the memes that, like, 300 had. I love his voice. It sounds like he's trying to cough up something. What's Highlander about? Oh my god. They'll take our land, but they'll never take our freedom? But then again, it's a pretty old movie, though, these days. I liked the god dude. I thought his design was really cool in 300. You know, the one that had like loads of piercings and he was really tall and he had a really low voice. Yeah, he was cool looking. I liked him. Yeah, he was a cool looking dude. I can't remember what the god's name was, though. But he looked really cool. Oh god, now you're asking, jeez. I don't think I've even watched 300 all the way through. Yeah, Xerxes. Yeah, it was him. See, because I remember the bit really well about that. Because when he meets Mr. 300, he uses his followers as like a staircase. So I was like, oh my god. I thought that was like such a good metaphor for showing like the power that he had over the people that were like following him. I was like, oh my god, that's brutal. Using people as a staircase. Leonidas, that's the 300 man, isn't it, Mr. 300? Outlander. No! I'm sure it's called Hold on. You've got me thinking now. Hold on, let me go see. Oh, maybe it's not called that. I don't think Highlander... I don't think the one I thought of came out in like... Oh my god, did it come out in 1986? No, it did. No, isn't Braveheart the one with the dragon in? With Sean Connery? Who was in Highlander? Well, Sean Connery was in Highlander as well, so that doesn't help. Yeah, Clancy Brown was in Highlander, yes. No, Mel Gibson's not in it, I don't think. Did I get confused? No, it's in Scotland. There's a lot of war and a lot of buttocks, or the universe 300. Oh my god, you guys have got me thinking now. I'm like second guessing myself. Oh, Bailey, thank you. This was picked out for me by Froyo. It's to celebrate Thanksgiving. When's Thanksgiving? Is it happened or is it soon? Google's... But I've searched for Highlander and Braveheart, and like, I'm not gonna lie, they look the same. The whole aesthetic, they look the same. I said Highlander and described Braveheart, but I know I've seen both, but now I'm looking at pictures of both. They look the same. They are very different movies. I knew I should have just gone with Kung Fu Panda again. Maybe it was Braveheart then? You really like threw me for a loop, guys. I don't know. What happens in it? Fighting in the countryside. Would I go to Game of Thrones for you? I don't know. Because, like, from what I've seen on TikTok, I see, like, dragons, and there's this sassy little small man, and I like him, and, like, stuff like that. But you guys says there's a lot of nakedness in it. I don't, you know, I wouldn't be comfortable being naked in front of all these people. I like the sassy little dude. He's cool. But there's, like, this blonde-haired boy who's, like, king or something. I don't like him. He's like Game of Thrones, like Malfoy. I don't like him. Do you know who I mean from that? He looks just like Malfoy, and he's really mean. Jeffrey? Is that his name? Jeffrey? No wonder he's angry. He's worse. He's a real poopy head. Oh no, is he mean? He was definitely mean to the shorter dude in the clips I've seen. He poured like a cup of water over him or something. I thought that was really mean. That's his brother? Oh my god. Why is he so mean to his little brother? Oh, it's his uncle? I think I've upset a lot of people by not going into detail about the movie I saw. I don't know. Like, they fight in the fields, and there's horses and swords and stuff. I think there was magic. I think. Tyrone is Jeffrey's uncle. See, I'd be up for watching Game of Thrones, but I'd be interested in it if there was like lots of fantasy stuff, not like people just getting naked for the sake of it. There is fantasy stuff? Ooh! Super upset. But I don't know. Like, I promise you, I've looked at both, and I can't differentiate from either of them. But I think the actor guy that Demo was talking about was in it, which would mean it was Highlander. Because I don't think that guy's in the other one. Would you guys rather live in the universe of Game of Thrones or Family Guy? I mean, both have their own positives and negatives. Family Guy, really? Is Game of Thrones really that bad? Would you guys want to be in? Well, how about this? Because I know you guys don't like Thanos because he's purple and scary, but would you guys be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe if you were like a superhero in it? Like if you were guaranteed to have like superpowers? You don't have to be a tough shit. You're gonna be a hero, and you're gonna save people, and you're gonna like it. What's your power? You can pick it, but it can't be too overpowered. Because, like, the stronger your power, I think, like, the more likely Thanos would come knocking on your door and be like, "Hello, it's me, the man with the cheese grater chin. I'm going to kill you now." I'll see you soon, man. I'm gonna take it easy. Minor superpowers? So you guys want to have powers but none of the responsibility. That's what I'm hearing. The power to take over. I thought your superpower, at least in the thing we made up demo, you were just a king, and your power was being able to order people around. King demo. I saw I don't know if it's spoilery, because I get all my Marvel knowledge from TikTok these days. So I have a question, and it might not be accurate because I only saw the video. But why did Catwoman break Thor's hammer, and then they jumped into like a big teleporter thing? Like, what's going on there? Well, she looked like Catwoman. She was wearing like all this black clothes. And she looked like she needed a bit of a wash. She looked very sort of damp. does make sense because they don't really look very similar. So I would believe that they were adopted. Yeah. But that doesn't answer. Why was Catwoman ruining his hammer? I didn't think people could even pick his hammer up. And like the way she broke it, looked like it looked like it was made out of polystyrene. She isn't Catwoman. Who is she? They have. Oh. Hella. Yes, Hella Catwoman. Catwoman looks like a cat. Well, she wears like black latex stuff, and so was this woman. This like very damp looking woman. And then she like did something with her hair, and like horns came out or something. Is Thor like Samson? Like if his hammer's broken, does he lose all of his power? Never write for Marvel. Oh, I think I could get it. I think I could save it. Let's face it, I can't do much worse than what Disney have done to it. He's the god of thunder without it. But I'd be like, "Where's your hammer then?" And he'd be like, "Do your hammer trick." He has a new one. Oh, so he can just buy new ones. Isn't that convenient? I think I prefer Loki. He don't mess around. He seems trustworthy. He doesn't like go around breaking stuff, and he seems a bit more trustworthy. You don't know anything? I don't know anything about Loki. I'm a pretty good judge of character. He seems safe. There's also another thing that TikTok's been recommending to me that I was hoping you guys would know about it. There's a very handsome British man in it, and he's called Lucifer Morningstar. And he basically goes around saying, like, "What do you desire?" Because he's like Satan. And then, like, God shows up and he has curly hair, and he's like, "Hello, my son." Does anyone know what TV show that is? Oh, it's literally called Lucifer. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, he's a very handsome man. God's been eating the crusts of his toast. Yeah, is that good? Because again, I've only really learnt about that from clips on TikTok. Like Lucifer, he teaches some kid to give another kid like the finger, and she cries. It's like, oh my god, this looks quite fun. It's like, screw you. I've never seen. It's like I've never seen a Marvel movie. All my knowledge about like Thor and Loki and stuff. Some of it's come from you guys, of course, but like all the rest of it comes from stuff that I see on TikTok, and it's like that's where I see like Catwoman in space with Thor. And is Thor like Loki's dad? Because like I saw a clip where Thor was like at a party and he threw his hammer and his dad turned into Loki. Yeah? See, Demo says yeah. Like, they have a party together and he's like, oh yes, so he's in prison now. Blah, 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 blah. Odin's their dad. Odin had children? Who's the mom? Yeah, Licorice, I liked that one. Yeah, I watched all of that one. Right. It's like you're going out of your way not to listen. It's like I said, I have to piece it together. I have to piece it together with what I see and then come and ask you guys. Loki has a giant mom. Oh, but for you, I don't know if I've got the patience to watch like the movies. I kind of like the Marvel Cinematic Universe that my brain's invented at this point. I feel like if I watch the actual ones, I'll be disappointed. We can watch them together. I'm begging you to never watch the films. I would watch one with you guys, but you'd have to let me ask questions. Great granddad and a dog. I've seen them and I prefer Adam's version. Which is the one where Loki like discovers like Eggos and he eats lots of them? And he gets like a tummy? Which one's that one? You guys, I'm sure he does. He like discovers like Eggos and he gets like a tummy for a bit and he like retires. Endgame. He retires at the end? See, I don't know why these films are so popular. You guys are like ruining it for me. It doesn't sound as fun. Like, oh my god, Marvel Universe sucks. Jeez. He had a depression. Oh no, Thor got depressed. Well, see, I've been to therapy for that, so Thor might be my favorite character now because I can relate to him a bit more. I don't know, I like Loki though. I feel like you guys are mean to him for no reason. Oh, he shapeshifts and he tells lies and he's a dude. So I feel like sorry for him. You love. No, you don't. You're always telling me that he's like adopted and he's got a giant mom. You're insulting the poor man. God, thing, whatever he is, whatever he wants to be. Those are facts? That's so mean! It's a fact that you have a giant mother. I'd be so upset. Adopted is an insult? My brother used to tell me and my sister that. I thought that was quite mean. His mother is giant. His mother is literally... See, that's different. If his mum is a giant, as in a woman of high stature, yes, that totally makes sense. But when you say his mum is giant... I didn't read it right. That's probably me. Yeah, in all honesty, that's probably me not reading it right. That wouldn't be the first time. I was like, oh my gosh, you guys are toxic today. Oh no, wow. There is nothing wrong with being adopted. But when you're like 7 years old and you're told it by your brother, you tend to remember. You thought there's... He is called Tyrone! True, Samar, but I can only draw from my own personal experiences. Tyrion? That is very similar. Tyrion? Tyrion, that's his name. I'm not being... Oh my god, Samar, I'm not being hateful. Whoa, I didn't say... Whoa, Samar, you calm down. I didn't say anything like that. Tyrion. Tyrion. Mia-chan, it would not surprise me. Tyrion. So Tyrion is the brother of the mean... What's his name? I don't know his name. The blonde guy. He's the brother of... No. Oh my... I'm getting uncle and brother confused with... Okay, so Thor and Loki are brothers. Tyrion and Malfoy are uncle. Uncle of the Naked. Samar, I'm sorry. Like, I reading the room, I think you're the only person that's took it that way. And if you are offended, I'm sorry. But it was not meant in that way. Jeffrey. Joff. Oh my god, Tyrion. Tyrion and Joffrey are uncle and nephew. Loki and Thor are brothers. Yeah, is that right? I shouldn't be speaking like two different like universes at the same time. That's very confusing. The man did it. When talking about Marvel, what do you mean when talking about the Marvel versions? Are they not brothers in other ones? IRL mythology. So have they just like taken liberties? when they've made theirs. So like the Disney Marvel one's like fan art of, like a fan fiction of like the original one. To be honest, yeah, like Halloween Thor. It isn't the same. That's so confusing. Oh, Uni, yeah, you can do a post in there and see if people are interested. Sure. So it's like Disney. Okay, so the Disney one's like fan fiction of what the mythology one says, yeah? Okay, yeah, I understand that. That's fine. So in my own version, they could be uncle and nephew, is what I'm hearing. She's doing trash. Take it easy. Technically, yeah, I love that. You need to... That Rethan, I do not object to maybe learning about it a little bit more. A new comic idea? Oh my god. I need to finish the ones that I've got going on. I need to finish the Dogs with Jobs, but that's coming along nicely. And the Una one. Which again has kind of took a backseat while I do this Dogs with Jobs coloring book, because I've been having a lot of fun with that. But yeah, maybe. I know people want me to do that Atomic Cats one as well. Steph keeps asking me to get on that one. Adam guessing. See, Rethan, that's why. Oh, jeez. I've already offended people today. I can't. I need to learn about it first. You're all really, Demo? Oh my god. There was a reason that, like, it's so silly. There was a reason why I picked that name, and now I can't remember the reason. But there was a specific reason why I picked that name, and now I can't remember why. It's going good for you, yeah. Like, the one thing I'm struggling with, and I might do a stream to, like, storyboard or brainstorm some ideas. The thing I'm struggling with at the minute is, the cover. I'm not sure what to do with the cover, whether it should just be, like, one of the pages that's in it, or if it should be a completely different thing. I don't know.
Pages. I can have a look through and help you.
Yeah, I'd appreciate any bloody help, yeah, especially yours.
I struggled making a cover for mine, but I got there eventually.
I really like yours. Maybe, I don't know, like a self-insert? Or maybe just something simple, and obviously the title as well for it. A dog that's colouring, and I'm colouring in everything wrong. Is that a bit too real? I'm drawing in, colouring in like a London bus brown. That's so good. What, you want me to do that? Are you sure that's not going to confuse people? colouring. I mean, it would kind of lean into the whole, like, Adam's colourblind, I don't know. You know, that's been, like, a long-running thing for a really long time. Yeah, I mean, I can write that down. I'll run it by Steph, obviously, because what I'll probably do is, like, a rough... a rough, that's funny. A rough, like, picture of it to show Steph. But if you guys think it's a good idea, I'll write it down. Every time you guys have said, like, oh, maybe try doing this, I was like, oh, I'll write it down for sure. Oh my god, the grass is... and the sun's yellow. No, not yellow, green. Brainless Koi, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? I'm just writing this down. There we go. The pink and the greys. Oh my god, Wreath in my life. That'd be Wreathin, that'd be the name. That'd be the name of my memoirs. The pinks and greys are mixed up. Do we get a theme? Oh, Paprika, I'm glad you reminded me. I actually wanted to, because we did an extra one yesterday where it was like anything goes. I was actually intending to ask you guys today if there was a theme that you guys wanted for the one tomorrow. Is there anything that you guys particularly would like to do? We had a suggestion yesterday from Faith where it was to draw stuff that we tend to avoid drawing or need more practice with. And that can be part of it. Or is there one where... Oh, thanks, Coys. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you very much. It's like a clown character. Lately, because you guys have been telling me about Pomni and the digital circus thing. And some of you guys have been drawing clowns, so I'm like, oh, I want to have a go drawing one. A cats with hats. I could do like a wholesome colouring book one day called Cats with Rats. And it's just cats and rats like doing like couple things together maybe. Sharing like ice cream. Stuff like that. It's in the art trailer. Okay, Uni, no worries. I'll make sure to check it out. I'm sorry that the Discord gave you a smack. That's like an automated thing, so don't worry about that. You won't be like, you won't be told off or like banned or anything like. Don't worry about that. I'll have a look. Dogs without jobs, like just dogs running around like in fields and stuff. I know, like, animals always tend to be popular. We could do, like, an animal-themed one. I know we did, like, well, it wasn't, like, a dedicated one, but we did one a week or two ago where we drawn pets. We could do we could just do an animal-themed one. Oh, Uni, that's so sweet. I'm glad people are excited about it. That's, it's really sweet to hear. It always makes me... it makes me nervous to hear it, because I'm like, oh, wow. More people to disappoint. But that's just like an internal voice. Oh my god, New York rats? I never realised how popular rats were until I met you guys. You guys love a good rat, don't you? Oh, how about if I made a colouring book called, like, Trash Friends? And they have, like, rats in it and raccoons, possums, like, stray dogs and cats. And they're all just, like, trash friends. And they can be rummaging different styled trash cans throughout the world. Oh my god, that's kind of grim. Finish what? That's true. Ray, oh my god, pot and kettle. I hope your art thing's going well, the stuff you've been doing too. Where's it? Oh my god, Mary, you got to go and see one? You know, I've seen rats before, of course. but I've never held one, and I often wonder if it's similar to like a guinea pig, but a bit thinner and a bit smaller. But I would love to hold one and like have a good look at him and give him some fuss, because I've never been able to hold one or see one up close and stuff. So I think it'd be really interesting. I think it's something I'd want to record, like a first experience like that. I wish I recorded my first experience with Therapy Cat, because that really was like in like recent memory. I remember like experiencing something super new for the first time, and like stroking a cat that wasn't like violent or like hissing and stuff. I was like, oh my god. And that was when I started fussing it like a dog, and all of you guys were like, okay, he was patient, but don't do that. What time might the Canvas stream be around tomorrow? I like to do them a little bit earlier, so I would like to say around 4 p.m. UK time. Around there. Give an hour, maybe between 4 and 5. I'll see you soon, Uni. And thank you, yeah, I'll check it out. Fairy pears. I'd love to. Like, I don't know anybody that has rats, unfortunately. I'd invite them round and say, can you bring your rat with you? I wonder if the guinea pigs and if a guinea pig and a rat, well, they're going to speak a different language, but I'm sure that they would get along. Oh, it's time for a stretch. That guy's demo wants us all to stretch, so you better do it. Rodent party. Oh, that's adorable. Like a rodent rendezvous, if you will. I need to get good at drawing rats, though. Like, for those of you guys that were here yesterday when we were doing the canvas thing, I tried to draw a duck, and that, well, I did end up doing it, but oh my god, we went through the motions together, didn't we? Rodent Rendezvous is a new prog band name. But all of their songs have to be like about trash and rats and sewers. Hi Galactica, how are you doing? Anything be worse than the star? Rethan, don't remind people. My shame. I cried. It was fun to do. Hey, and you guys did like legitimately teach me how to do it. You guys were very patient that day. I mean, you're patient at the best of times, but oh my god. Teaching me how to draw a star. I think everyone's patience were tested that day. You're alright, today's cleaning day. Oh, in preparation. We were talking about that earlier, Galactica. Yeah, you planning on having like a chill one? A chill Thanksgiving? I hope whatever you guys do, you have a good time. Draw one? Oh. Right, let me see if I can remember. It does! What? I had to do it slow. I mean, and it's not the best, but I did remember. Ask me in a month and it might come out worse. Oh, thanks, Paprika. That's really sweet. I wanted to give them, like, star eyes. Although the shape's not great. I might change it. Give them little star eyes. Pretty sure the only person in my immediate household that's coming is your grand. Oh, your grandpa! Oh, that'd be really sweet. Oh. I had my first moment to do with my grandma that passed away recently, because when I was a kid, they got a divorce. This is like going back a long, long time.
I never plucked up the courage to ask why. I was like, you know, I was never brave enough to ask, like, why didn't it work out, or why didn't they see eye to eye? And I thought this morning, I was like, you know what, I'll phone her and ask her. And then I was like, oh yeah, I can't. that was kind of sucky. I wonder if my mum could, but it was obviously that's my mum's mum, so I could ask her. She might know. I don't know. I don't know everything. Yeah, I mean, I could, but she's never really been very open about past stuff. I told you guys, didn't I? Like, the name that I knew, that I thought was my grandmother's name. Well, I didn't find out until she was like 70 something. That's not her real name. Like, she never used her real name for some reason. It's all a bit spooky. But Tyler, she would have known. She knows I'm like that. She'd just be like, "Oh, sit down." I know you don't. I know your real name is like Maud. That's Ray's real name revealed, Maud. You need to tell me your real name one day. I won't tell anyone. You know what I'm like? You've seen what I'm like with Marvel lore. I'll forget in like a week. My grandma was a spy. All I know about when she did work is she worked in like the criminal justice system. She worked with prisoners a lot, and she retired early. That's all I know. She had a lot of friends in prison. They all used her name. That's bad. Robetta's a great name. What are you talking about? That's an awesome name. I don't risk you salty mentioning it. Where's the trust? Enemies to lovers with a prisoner. Well, that's the thing, because like my granddad and obviously my grandma, who obviously got a divorce at some point because they were no longer together. They never, even though they divorced, both of them never found someone else, and they were both divorced for a very long time. But they never found somebody else to be with, neither of them. The trust? What? I was just testing if it worked. Kinda sus, if you ask me. I don't know. I really don't know. But fanfic material. You guys gonna write fanfiction about my grandma? She would probably love it. Yeah, that's one thing that bothered me. Like, people always say, like, oh, getting old, you know, or all these changes and stuff. Getting old and stuff's never really bothered me until, like, realizing that people that you want to talk to might not necessarily be around anymore. And, like, I feel sorry, obviously, for Steph. Steph's experienced that a lot more than me, as you guys know. Steph's lost a few special people in her life, and while Steph and I have been together, her, Steph's dad passed away. And while I'm not, like, close to mine, to be there for Steph when that did happen, because Steph wasn't particularly close to hers either, we relate in that. But it was, I'm glad I was able to be there for her, because, I don't know, I feel like when you're not close to someone who's meant to be, you know, like a close family member, I often feel like it's harder, it's more complex, like... Because you guys know I'm not super close to mine, in general. And it's weird. She wouldn't reveal her real name. Well, I'm sure he must have known my granddad. He must have, but he passed away. That granddad that was married to her, he passed away when I was, gosh, I must have been like 4 or 5. I was very. I have like super like hazy memories of him because I was so young. But God, it was such a long time ago. I remember like probably my best. I'll see you soon, tomorrow. Probably the best, clearest memory I have, and it's still like super fuzzy, of that granddad was he came to visit to see my mum, which is obviously his daughter. He came to visit one day, and I was playing in the living room, and I had like this big wooden board. Like, I'll try and draw it for you, Joe. I had this really big like wooden board thing, just a big thin piece of like sheet wood. And what my dad did is he took out a marker and he drawn an oval like that. And to me, this was the best thing. And I had a little thing coming off here like that. And when my dad brought it home, I was like, "What's that?" And he was like, "Look what I've made for you." And he like turned it round, and it looked just like this. And he said, like, "This is a train track to play with your Thomas trains on." And I was like, "Whoa!" Oh my wow! And to me, that was the best gift. Best gift ever. Bit of wood with some marker on it. Oh my god, I got some wear out of that thing. I played with it so much, I think I wore some of the marker off it. Wow! That's what makes me realize I think I was a train kid for all of my life. That's cute. Yeah, it's a happy memory, isn't it? It's a nice memory. The carpet. Oh, Rathan! You know, like the main carpet with the roads on? My grandparents had one, and I was like, they kept it at their house. I think they kept it as a ploy to get me to go visit them more. But I would visit them anyway, because they had that. They had the coal fireplace that they let me fire. Like, my nan and granddad would be like, "Don't tell your dad this," because that was like my dad's mum and dad. And they would like, "Don't tell your dad this, okay?" And he gave me a box of matches. It's like, "We're gonna have some fun today." Whoa! And he let me like light the fire, like so it was like an old coal fire. You'd put the coal in, but he'd put like newspaper in to be like a starter, and he'd let me like use the match and light it and stuff. Oh, it was really fun. Yeah, don't tell Dad. Like, oh, matches! What? Yeah, they were very sweet. Yeah, very sweet. Well, they often say that, don't they? There's like it's almost like a meme in itself where they say like the grandparents are really soft to the grandkids, but they're always really strict to their actual kids. And I don't know, I kind of get the vibe that that was how it was with mine in a way, just with how they react to some things, you know? Like, obviously my grandparents were like war children, and I think a lot of how they were raised, they put into my parents, you know? You know, very sort of, I don't know if it's like an English thing, you know, it's very stiff upper lip, you know, we don't hug, we don't show like affection, we just sort of deal with it kind of thing. And I think that definitely rubbed off on them, I would say. It's crazy how much the world has changed in such a short, well, in the long run, such a short amount of time. That's very. Oh, can some of you guys relate to it? Yeah. Whereas, like these days, like I was definitely raised as like, you know, and everyone raises people differently, you know. But my parents were very much like, you know, don't cry, you know, be brave and all that stuff. I was told that crying's bad. Whereas these days, I like cry at movies all the time. I would never have dreamt of crying at a film around my parents, but I do it all the time now. Yeah, Mia-Jan, Steph's nan had it, where she didn't like having the lights on. because like in the war, you know, they would tell you to turn the lights off so like bombing planes couldn't see. So she was, Steph's nan was always very strict about when the lights are on and off. Never. Oh, Ethan. To be fair, if like, yeah, I think I'd be like, if like I relate to that, like if my dad gave me a really big hug, I'd be like, ooh, you know, it's like this is nice, but what the heck is going on? You know, oh, what the heck? My grandma told my mum not to cry at child. Grandma, come on. Oh, I'd say like, let me grab your hand then, let me channel it into you. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think like with like the grandparents and stuff, like, you know, like understanding, you know, mental health and stuff, like it wasn't exactly like well, was it even studied at all back then, you know? So I think a lot of our grandparents might have just chose to suppress it or ignore it. But yeah, it's interesting because, like I say, I can only speak again from my own experiences and stuff. But my grandparents, I was very fortunate that like all of my grandparents that I had, obviously two grandmas, two grandpas, but they were always very, very nice. I told you guys the story of my granddad rescuing me from a roundabout. You know, the ones that you spin around on. I fell under it, and it was gonna like rip me to shreds, and he pulled me out. He pulled me out of it, and he says, "You're not going on that again." I was like, okay. Okay, Granddad. Oh, Burke, that's so sweet. Aww. Oh, Ethan, really? Oh, that's so sweet. Hello, Kabuthia. How are you feeling? I was worried about you. Kabuthia hasn't been feeling very well recently, so I was worried about you. Are you feeling any better? He's a wonder. Oh, Barb, that's so sweet. Anything about like the elderly gets me going. I watched a video on YouTube recently about a granddad, an elderly guy who has grandkids. And his grandkids would always say to him, like, "Oh my God, Granddad, you look so much like Santa," because he has, like, you know, the snow white hair. He has a big beard, so he's became a Santa, and he's like, he loves it. It's so sweet. He'd love your art. Oh, that's so sweet. You've recovered fine. I'm glad you're doing okay, Kabuthia, gosh. This was like the time when Kabuthia said that they were going to go for a COVID jab, you know, when COVID was really big. And Kabuthia was like, "Oh, I'm just in the line getting my COVID jab. I hope you guys are doing all well and okay." And Kabuthia vanishes for 2 weeks. Oh God, Kabuthia, what's happened? I worry about you guys. Like, Demo, who comes to the streams, they vanished for like a couple of weeks. And I was like, "Oh my God, Demo, are you okay? What happened?" And Demo was like, "I was staying at my grandma's." I'm so worried. I'm such a worry wart. I think I worry too much about things. Yeah, your aunts, that was it. I was like, where are you? Oh God. Okay, so no, I'm not saying that you guys. Oh my God, I'm not saying like you guys need to like sign me, like give me like a doctor's note or something like that. It's because obviously I get accustomed to you guys and like the regulars that come, and I remember your guys' names and things. And then when I don't see it for a bit, well, in all honesty, the first thing that goes to my brain is I've done or said something wrong that's upset them, and they haven't came back. And then when they come back, I'm like, oh my god! That's such a mood. Like, you know, when you talk to someone fairly regularly, and then they don't talk to you for a bit, and then you're like, oh god, what did I do? Was I too much was I being too much of myself? Again. Hello, Wheezy, how are you doing? You always think it's... Oh, Midge, well, I don't know how much weight my opinion carries, but I think you're very sweet. I don't think you'd ever do anything intentionally to be mean to anyone. You've always been really sweet with everyone here. You woke up... Well, good morning, Wheezy. I hope you have a good day. I also love this, like, new... I don't know if our videos are being pushed out to a new, like, group of people, but I'm not complaining because the majority of them, no joke, these new people that comment are like over 70, and they're always leaving really sweet comments like, oh, I'm retired and I live with my husband, and every Sunday we watch your videos together. It's just like, oh my god. It's like the sweetest thing. It's like, I don't know where all these old people are coming from, but it's so sweet. Yeah, like, I'm not complaining because all the comments they leave are so wholesome and nice. It's like so sweet. We get ones where it'd be like an old lady and she's like, oh, I love your relationship. It reminds me of when I was with my husband. And I'm like, oh, great. Let me give you a hug. But yeah, I mean, granted, like, I know, like, God, anyone can look on, like, Social Blade or whatever and see, like, we do not get pushed out as much anymore, but if it means we get pushed out to, like, wholesome people and stuff, like, I'm not complaining. That's the thing, though, I don't know. Do we have old people energy? Maybe we should start putting, like, little doilies on things. Have, like, a doily review. Welcome back, Sparkle. Hello. Wholesomely, yes, you do. Well, that's fine. I know, Ray, you'd have a dig at my age anyway. You're just holding back. Must resist. Must resist calling him old. People like wholesome. Yeah, there it is. Well, that's like what we want to put out into the world, honestly. Like, for a really long time now. You guys know when we very first started making videos and putting them on YouTube, it was more so for ourselves, you know, to document us going places and drawing and things, and then people came along. And like, we were like, well, if we can just like put out there like a nice wholesome, chill vibe where we don't put pressure on what we make, we just have like a good time making it, and you know, drawing or sharing our opinions on art supplies and stuff. And luckily, you know, people do still seem into it, which is nice. "39, Midgen? Midgen, you're not even middle-aged yet. You're still a baby." 39 years young, you mean? I'm 47. He's about 50. I swear, you guys like, oh yeah, that Adam, wow, he remembers things in black and white. He was there when like they landed on the moon. He saw the Berlin Wall fall down. He predates the pyramids. Did you guys see that they found water erosion on the Sphinx, and they reckon that's way, way older than the pyramids?
Which would be so interesting, like, if that predates the pyramids by literally thousands of years. It'd be like, gosh, I wonder who built that. He grew up thinking the Earth was flat. I seen the dinosaurs get extinct. Adam's a biblical man. The thing is, Kabothia, right? In the Bible, Adam and Eve, right, are like the two first humans. In the Bible story, yeah, Adam and Eve are the two first humans. They had 2 sons. So where did the rest of humanity come from? I was like, is there like a mystery other woman? Incest. Yeah, but if they had 2 sons, like who? Where are all the women? You should know, you were there. Girls didn't count. No girls in the Garden of Eden. Adam put up a sign on the tree with a snake in saying no girls allowed. And Eve's like, oh, come on. No, this is my fault, no girls. Incest. So is that like, are we all related? Oh no. The first humans just spawned in. The snake was spawn camping, he was there. He was like, eat this apple. Adam, my cousin, how are you? What's the crack, cousin Demo? Don't confuse. Samar's got a point, yeah. I've been very confused today. Oh my god. Anyway, Demo, I thought you were my father, Father Demo. Marvel, are we talking about Bible lore? the lore of the Bible. No crack today, my son. Oh no. That's what they reckon, Rethin. Yeah, yeah, they do. Like somewhere in Africa, I believe. And realistically as well, like Jesus would have like at least a tan. He'd at least be rocking like some bronze. I wouldn't mind it if we were all distantly related. I think you guys are pretty cool.
What about you and me?
No, that's not allowed. You're not allowed.
I know that's your worst nightmare.
Yeah, you guys are chill. I wouldn't mind being related to you guys.
Big brother and sister.
No, oh God, stop that. Because we did those 23andMe tests, she's always like, oh, log into 23andMe. I want to see if we're like distant cousins or something. I'm like, why do you want to, why? Oh, please. Even Demo's like, Steph, please. Sad Sonic face.
It's just the fact that you're so against it. Makes me find it funny.
Why are you surprised that I am against it? It's weird.
Take it in my stride.
Yeah, well, I'm glad someone
Make
would.
a YouTube video.
YouTube video. I'm in a relationship with my second cousin twice removed. Oh yeah, right. It must have happened, like, because so many people have used like stuff like that now. Adam is against being related to Steph. Red flag. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Oh, Tissue, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Yeah, yeah. Do you want the last couple of bits? There's some in there. And then she went, oh yeah. What was the oldest like recorded language ever? Because haven't they found like a new one recently that's meant to be even older? Living English. See, Rethan, that's what I want to do. Yeah, I just want to like not know. Some things are better not to know. You know, you don't want to know how the sausage is made, so to speak, do you? So
things would just be funny to know.
be funny. Sanskrit? I don't know. Your name? Rethan, did you invent Sanskrit? Rethan, it turns out that you're the oldest, not me. Did you guys see that tablet which has like the oldest written complaint in history? Like some dude wanted to make a complaint to a company that he like carved it into stone.
Oh my God,
He must have been so mad. Son, get me my chisel. I'm gonna make a complaint.
Complaint on the typewriter. And she put me cute little stationery.
Yeah. Yeah, the copper guy. Yeah, that's the first keyboard warrior. It's like, oh, this copper is terrible. My man A. Nasir. Was that their name? People were born to complain. This thing's like thousands of years old. I wonder if I can find it, because it does look really cool. Classic humans. Yeah, oldest. And a clay tablet. Yeah, the oldest complaint tablet to I think it's Eonisea. It's a clay tablet that was sent to an ancient written in 1750 BC. 1750 BC. That's like we're talking. That's a long time ago. Pretty cool looking. Like in the pictures, I don't know about you, but like in the photographs, it looks like a big block of cheese. Like looking at it makes me hungry. Look at that thing. He's even put lines in it as well. You can tell it's a formal complaint. He's ruled the tablet. Doesn't it look like a nice piece of cheese? Yeah, see, like, what's wrong, son? Dad's writing a complaint on the good halloumi. Oh. What piece of art that you made would you and Steph want to be seeing? Probably, honestly, Demo, probably like the book stuff. Because I don't know, what do you guys think will last the test of time? Digital media or physical media? You know, stuff that you can actually touch. I still think that like books and stuff will outlast digital things. Because like if a server explodes or whatever, like that, it's gone. You know that because that's where it's stored. But so in the future, I guess like the book stuff that we've done. In all honesty, it's complaint. Get the complaint cheese. Yeah, that's the first complaint. Well, ever recorded. And yeah, that's like thousands of years old. Like, no idea what it says. It looks cool, but no idea. Yeah, oh, there we go. Yeah, it's almost 4,000 years old. Is there anything that you guys would be happy for someone to dig up one day that you made 4,000 years in the future? Oh, imagine still, they need to help you with that. Jeez. The online catalog. See, Ethan, that's the thing, yeah. Like that's like a library burning down, but like in seconds. Imagine like a library being vaporized. That's basically what it is. Oh my god! An archaeologist is like dusting off like an old iPad or something and burnt into the screen. It's pregnant Eggman. Like, oh yes, what we have here appears to be a depiction of a fertility god. David Attenborough's doing it. The fertility god is shaped like an egg because he is pregnant. Oh god, don't look at it. Oh jeez. What is Eggman in Latin? Because that's what they'd call him. They love calling stuff in Latin, don't they? Eggius Manius. Eggius Dudius. For ritual purposes? Oh my god, Eggman would be all over the rituals. Yeah, Sparkle, they'll be like, oh no, it's a cursed item. Oh, seal it away. Did you guys see Ovum Hominis? That sounds actually really cool. Yeah, did you guys see that they recently unearthed a new a new tomb in Egypt? And when they unearthed it, it had like this red liquid inside. And people were saying like, oh, if you drink it, you'll get like eternal life. Would you guys drink the like mystery like esophagus like Kool-Aid? Would you guys drink it? It was all red and get like a really big straw. Don't mind me, guys. Tastes like pennies. We've gone full circle. Oh my god, that'd be the worst thing. That'd be the worst thing to find. And here we see mating ritual scriptures about a strange ritual called Soggy Biscuit. Join us as we explore the ritual and find out the customs of ancient humans. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to know. What about like they found that sealed wine bottle from ancient Rome? Would you guys drink that? Because wine isn't supposed to turn bad, and I reckon wine gets better the older it is. So what about some 2,000-year-old wine? Wine there. Oh, so it'd be vinegar? Oh, I could have it on my chips. Like, if it tastes like vinegar, yeah, just put some on my chips. Oh. Bit chewy, yeah, a bit thick. Is there like an ancient food or drink that if was uncovered, like say if it was uncovered in like a chest and stuff, so it had been buried and somewhat protected from the elements, is there a type of food that you would eat? Oh yeah, honey. Well, they reckon honey. Yeah, honey doesn't go off, does it? Or so they say. Honey doesn't go off. I'd eat the honey if you guys ate the top layer and I'd have the one underneath. I want, like, the protected cheese. Ancient cheese would be awesome. Oh my god, like an ancient cheese wheel. Ancient soy sauce? I'd definitely try that. Yeah, that's the thing, Rethan, yeah. Because it might have been made with ingredients that have, like, gone extinct, which would be crazy. Did you guys see about these Russian guys that tunneled into the permafrost, and they found an ancient bacteria that was still alive, and one of the scientists looked at it and was like, I'm going to inject myself with this and see what happens, and he did, and they reckon, like, since he's done it, he hasn't felt ill or got anything, and there's a town nearby where this permafrost is, and the average life expectancy for people that live in that town is a lot higher than the average for the country. It's really weird. It's like eternal youth bacteria. Kind of worried that scientist was like, you know what? I'm going to inject this into me. So it might be making him appear to be healthier, but God knows what it might be doing to him. But yeah, that's a real thing that happened. That's how plague... What's Plague Inc? What's that? But no, seriously, that's a thing that happened, yeah. I don't know what, no, I know zero about Plague Inc. I don't know what it is. A game where you make viruses? Oh my god.
Is that the one where you had to try and infect, like, Madagascar, where it was really difficult, because it was like...
Oh, yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
I used to play that at college when I was supposed to be back. It was a really popular, like, Flash game.
Oh, really? It was made with Flash? No way. But no, I've never played it, no. Can I give you symptoms? My symptoms would be I'd give you diarrhea, but also like an insatiable craving and addiction to eat toilet paper. The strategies that you can do in it? Oh my god. You can evolve it? No way. No, I don't know anything about this, no.
Oh my god, you need to play it on stream one day.
Yeah, if you guys want to.
Is that bad, like, in a post-COVID world? Because it was a very different world.
If anything, I'd say we're more prepared for something like this happening now.
But yeah, I remember when COVID first hit, one of my first thoughts was, I wonder if Madagascar will ever get it.
Oh my god, that's like when there's a plane crash, like, on the news and stuff. It's like, oh, I've watched loads of plane crash videos. They should have, like, waited here and they would have survived. Or, oh, if they'd done this, all those people would be alive. And I'm like, oh my god, Steph.
Oh, I wouldn't last 5 minutes out there. I know what I'm supposed to do, but I wouldn't be able to do it.
Plague Inc. sales increased during COVID. Oh, that's grim, isn't it? I would say if you're on a plane, though, and it ditches into the sea, never, ever, ever, never, ever inflate your safety jacket until you're out of the plane. Like, because a lot of people panic, but you never do that. And unless you're out of it, then you can. The movie Contagion. Oh, is that like a movie in the similar vein? I haven't heard that either. Like, zombie and, like, pandemic things are, like, things that I've never really watched before. Which is, like, the virus movie with Will Smith in, and he has a dog.
Like, iRobot.
iRobot. Is that what it is? I am Legend.
Oh, what's iRobot?
Oh, isn't that where he has a robot friend? And he says, like, robots can't paint.
robots can't paint Leonardo da Vinci paintings, and the robot's like, can you? And then everyone's like, oh!
That feels like it's more relevant today than ever.
Well, yeah, it's true, yeah. You watch iRobot in Japan, Samo? Ooh. iRobot is a disaster with the title from a good book. Oh, really? Plague Inc. has an easy mode where it's like people are stupid and hug and don't wash their hands. And I gotta say, COVID had to be on easy mode. I always like wash my hands and stuff. Like, I'm pretty strict with myself with that, but it was really eye-opening to me when, like, obviously COVID spread as much as it did. It's like, oh, so many dirty people out there not like washing their hands, and oh, gross. Like, wash your damn hands. You're like, oh, Flays Ivor, is that? I think. Thank you for the follow. How are you? Yeah, that was gross. Where you see all these people going into supermarkets and like licking bottles and stuff. Like, oh, you caveman, get away! Oh, give him a car battery to lick. Teach him a lesson. Yeah, it's just gross. Like, I'm certainly not like a clean freak, so to say, but washing your hands isn't like you're not exactly going out of your way to keep your hands clean. Like, oh my god, so much responsibility. Oh. It's about a rapidly spinning as a good cat. Oh, Matt Damon? Isn't Matt Damon Jason Bourne? I see like memes about that. Where people look in the sky and look at UFOs and they're like, what is that? And then it cuts to, oh my god, it's Jason Bourne. Is Gwyneth Paltrow the girl that went out with the guy that sings in Coldplay for a while? Poo-poo hands. She's Goop. Oh, I've heard of that. She makes that stuff. No way. Yeah, I have heard of Goop. What a horrible name for anything. Goop. Like, what the hell? What? Like, that could be anything, and it will be.
Oh, I thought you were talking about GIMP, the art program.
No! Oh my god, no.
That's why I'm laughing.
Oh, thank you for subbing as well. But oh, I wish I could get your name right. Fillets. Is that an L or an I? Fillets. Thank you for I do really appreciate that. Thank you. Coughing. I'm glad that you can get done for it because it's gross. Like, yeah. Yeah, you should get like punished if you because. Coughing on one thing, okay, maybe it's an accident. But if you're going around the whole aisle going like, you're just like, come on. Laselva? Is that right? So the least I can do is try and get your name right for doing that. I really appreciate it. Just on the topic of like shopping and malls and stuff. What is, in your opinion, something that is overpriced? What's something that's out there in the world that seems expensive for no reason? Quavers.
You know, I've really been craving quavers recently.
Oh, I can try and get you some if you
when
want.
you got the shop.
You want me to get you some quavers?
Quavers. I haven't had quavers in ages.
Living. H-Check, don't say that. Don't say living. You make me worry about you guys when you say things that are a bit too real. Everyone's like all of... It is true, though. I mean, you're not wrong. Food is one that gets me, because obviously we have to get food in every week, and some of it is ridiculous, like what they ask for some things. I'm not even talking, you know, like brand things. The hell with that. God, brand things are well expensive. But everything is. Just everything. Oh no, that's Superman by Goldfinger. I can't play that. Dental, yeah, some more dentist. We gotta go to Steph. I gotta take Steph to the dentist tomorrow.
Oh yeah, in the morning.
My butt's clenched. I'm like, don't find anything, don't find anything. I have a question that just on the topic of stuff that like you have to pay for in some places. Do you guys have to pay for sanitary things where you are? Because I know in Scotland recently, they've made them all free. And I know England wanted to do it, but I don't know if they have yet.
I'm definitely paying for mine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, Scotland made them all free, but yeah, maxi pads, yeah. What sewers? Sewers, I'm not as aware of. I'm sure Scotland made them free. I'm sure I read it last year.
Yeah, they put some like in school bathrooms and stuff.
Yeah, here we go. September last year, Scotland is the first country to offer tampons, sanitary pads, and other menstrual products for free. Yeah, so they are free in Scotland. And England was like, oh yeah, well, we're going to do it too. But I think they then backed down. Oh yeah, Sparkle, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, they should really be free everywhere. It's free if you're a customer. Oh, but imagine it's not free then, though, is it? It's like, oh yeah, if you eat here, we'll give you one. McDonald's. Oh, that's cool, Midge, and that's actually quite nice. At bare minimum, not taxed. Oh, praise the government. Thou shalt not be taxed this period. Oh my word. Apparently as of the 7th of September, is that this year? Places of study, so unis will have... That's good, it's a start. They should have them free in uni. Unis are god-awful expensive, God. If you're paying to go to university, the least they can do is toss in some free tampons and pads. I mean, come on. Oh my God. You've seen some in your... Oh, bro, so it's in college as well. That's good. Yeah, I'm glad that like places are learning and stuff are, especially like in schools and colleges, because like, you know, like when you first start to go through that, that's going to be a stress all of its own, isn't it? And having somewhere where you can sort of deal with that, where it's going to be private and free. I mean, that should have been a thing years ago. It definitely wasn't when I was in school. Like, no way. In train stations, Rethan, for real? That's terrible. We had a public bathroom here that you used to have to pay in to use. People hated it so much they bulldozed it. in Manchester, really? Yeah, public toilets, yeah, in Europe in general is, you might want to hover or put down some carpet, which is where you, like, cover the seat in loo roll, just to be safe. Yeah, Sparkle, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's not as if you... I don't know. I mean, it probably carries no weight coming from me because I'm just some guy, but it's not as if, like, you're doing... You know, it's going to happen regardless, and it's not as if you're doing it on purpose to ruin clothes and stuff like that. It's like, oh, geez, just help them out. Just poop on the train tracks. I would. I'd be so outraged having to pay to use a train. I'd do it on the rails so it spreads everywhere. This is what you get. They think you can hold it in? By the cut, £3.50. That's like a meal. You could eat for that. I don't want to pay to eat and pay to get it out of me. I don't want that. Just what? Yeah, totally. Like I think I'm a big agreeer with making them free and easy to get hold of and stuff. But like, if Scotland, I mean, Scotland's not the biggest country in the world, is it? But if they found a way to do it, surely like everywhere else can. Regan says, have you ever peed in your life? Hold it in. It's better from road trips. Oh, I seen like a product recommended to me on TikTok recently. It's like a bag, right? And it has like this clear sand material in. And when you're like on a road trip and you need to pee, you like pee into it and it turns like the sand into like jelly. And then you can seal it up and use it as like a pillow. It's crazy. Like, oh yeah, pass the pee pillow. Pee blow. I need my pee blow. That was cool, and I mean, you don't have to use it as a pillow, but it's a cool thing because this lady demonstrated it, and it came with like an adapter, you know, for ladies, and she like hooked it up, and like I mean, it looked like a really good idea. You don't have to use it as a pillow. Oh, shoot, it smells like piss. So, this pillow smells a bit funny. I have heard of the Shiwi. Steph taught me about it. It's like a funnel, and like you can like aim it. I'd try it. Just, you know, just jam it in there. I have an inbuilt Shiwi. Oh my god. Do. Mine's called a Hiwi. You need to get... Oh yeah, like if you're traveling a lot and doing a lot of road trips, it could be handy. Especially in bush. Yeah, oh my god, yeah. Like when Steph and I were doing that Zelda video in the woods, and I was like, oh look, we're surrounded by nature, and then I like tickled like a thorn bush. And everyone's like, what are you doing? I was like, my hand hurts. See, demo. You pull that face, but like, what if you really needed to go, and you were handed the shiwi, and they said like, demo, look, either you need to sit in this like cactus, or use that. I know what I would use in that situation. Shiwi Herman. It reminds me of like, have you guys ever seen Scrub Daddy? Do you want me to introduce you guys to Scrub Daddy? I love that thing. I love its name. And I love that it smiles. And it works really well. I love Scrub Daddy. Yeah, oh, I'm so glad I love it. Do you know he's got like a wife called like Scrub Mummy? And she's...
Oh my god, we need to get you a sponsorship.
And she's pink. Oh my god, I totally would. Wash Father. Steel Daddy? What a hard man. Scrub Child. It's like a Brillo pad for like your son. Dad, no! You're not clean until I can see the underlayer of your skin. No! Shiwi's way cheaper. Well, that's good. It's good that it's cheap. Oh, thank you, Sparkle. They're sparkly eyes. Maybe they saw you and were like, what? Well, they should be smiling. Why would they look at you and grimace? There we go. Turn that frown upside down, because it's time for Sparkle. Midget says, my sister-in-law has a shiwi. She says, you need to practice beforehand, because it's really hard to go if you're not used to... Oh yeah, that's true. That's very... Yeah, because like if you guys are like used to sitting down, yeah, it would be really weird doing it standing up for you, wouldn't it? See, to me that's like, oh yeah, that's easy, but you know, obviously. But yeah. Oh my god, yeah, you'd have to like, I don't know, practice in the bath or something. I don't know. Practice where there's more surface area for it to go wrong. Shiny green Venom. Oh my god, really? I've always called you Sparkle. I hope that's okay. I still can't believe that Heartless Paint, who comes to the streams, is fine with being called Heartless all the time. I'll be like, oh. You got a knockoff one made of silicone? Ooh. It came with no cover. Like, yeah, a cover? I thought, like, you pee through it, or does it have, or is it like a cup? Scrub Cat and Scrub Dog? Oh my god, Scrub Dog. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. So if you want, yeah, if you want to put it away, you want to keep it. Yeah, yeah. Scrub. Oh my god, make an actual scrub dog. That'd be amazing.
I don't think of these things ever since I've been told that I have one built in. I guess it's pretty obvious, yeah, because I don't think of these things. Infomercial dog? Ooh! And he could be selling Scrub Dog. Actually, no, I might make the, like, fuzzy balls. I might just paint those on rather than line those, I think.
A drag dog?
Just open the heater, don't we?
Oh, yeah. We're drying, because it's been raining today, we're drying laundry. And we've got, like, one of those, like, clothes horse things that can, like, be heated. So we put it next to Steph and it keeps her warm.
Patches has been loving the
Yeah, Patches likes to sit next to it as well.
Like when we looked on the webcam at night, and I saw that you were sat next to the heater, but the heater wasn't on. So
Yeah.
it's like it sat there because it was like, oh, sometimes it's magically warm.
Why isn't it warm right now? I was like, oh, baby.
So I haven't got up and put the heater on for him.
Well, I can't have a cold, babe.
It was cute because it was like, it showed so much intelligence, but it was also kind of stupid at the same time.
Aww, he's a clever baby. We got a clip in this week's vlog where I'm giving them the deep clean where we change all their bedding and stuff. And Patches, even though he's the bigger one, he's using Creston's bum as a pillow. It's like, do you have to sit on the tiny one? He's like, oh, his butt's so cozy, wow.
You tried to use me as a pillow.
Your butt's bigger than mine.
Then why do you try and lay on my shoulders?
Oh, because you're just softer in general. We love big butts. You like the that? Oh, it's fun to find sound effects to use with them.
Yeah, you're really good at picking sound effects to use with the pigs.
It's because they're like little cartoon characters, so it's fun to find little sounds to give them. Adam living dangerously. What? Why? Why am I living dangerously? Oh, I added the raw off of Patches, yeah. I wanted to add it into this one because I got one of him yawning this week as well. Because you said Steph's bum's bigger than mine. She took it pretty well. But Steph knows that I like big butts, so that's like a compliment to Steph. If I wanted to annoy Steph at the minute, the one thing that she hates is like if I've been meaning to do something and I haven't done it yet, and she'll do it for me, I'll turn to her and go, "Oh, you're such the better person," and she hates it. she hates being called the better. She's like, "Oh, you're so much better than me." She's like, "Oh." And then if she goes and does something by herself, I'll be like, "Oh, what are you doing that for?" And she'll turn around and say, "Because I'm the better person." It's only playing, though. We're only playing. That's like playful teasing. You remember when people having a big butt was a bad thing? No.
Yeah, I remember that. When people would be like, does my butt look big in this?
I'll be like, damn, it does. Damn. It's like, oh, I should change into something else. Leave it on. Other people tease like that. Yeah, it's only playing. Steph and I have always been in the mindset of like, you know, it's harder to be mean. Why bother being mean to each other? That's why we don't like argue or anything, because we're just like, God, that'd be so much effort. It's like I can't be bothered. In older movies, yeah, I've always liked big butts. Like, shout out to everyone, regardless of your butt size, you're winning. Don't fight, it's too much effort, yeah. It's like being mean to people, it's like so much effort. God, you gotta like plan it out and... Like, what's the point? I'd rather like do something else. More to hold, more cushion for the pushing. Oh, wow, that's crazy. You know, we were talking about like the free sanitary stuff that Scotland do. They the way they've done it is the government have set up and made an app thing. And what you do is you put in the app what you want, and you can go to like a local pharmacy to pick it up. You just give them your name, and you pick it up, and that's it. That's amazing because it's super discreet as well. Yeah, I don't like the app name. It's called Pick Up My Period. It's like I wouldn't want to. But that's so clever. Oh my god. Yeah, so you just like put it in what you need. You go to a pharmacy, like say, "Oh, I'm here to pick this up," and they give it you. That's genius. Butts, boobs, and oh, we love tums too. Yeah, absolutely. We all body positive here. You don't like the idea of it needing to be discreet. Well, some people, you know, prefer. I think some people prefer it. Not that there's any shame in it, you know. Literally billions of people have it, but allows you to show where you can access it for free. You can search by area. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, everything. Yeah, especially like the older one. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, isn't that bananas? Like back in the day, that it's a shameful thing. It's like bloody heck. It's like I bet if the person was like, if I could stop it, you know, I would. Just it's like I'm not doing this to inconvenience you. Oh my god. But no, there ain't no, it's a bodily thing, isn't it? There's no shame in that. It's a bodily function. It's just like burping or whatever. Can get your meds refilled soon. Yeah, like crying as well, Unicorn. No, you're absolutely. That's like going full circle again. You're absolutely right. Your med. Are you on Are you on like a waiting thing, Sparkle? Some of the meds that Steph has to get, I've noticed in like the past year. I'm not sure why, but have become like harder to get. Like she's more often on like a waiting list for certain ones now than when she isn't. It's like a surprise when they actually come like on time. Oh, the clown nose. Everything. Oh my god. Are you? Oh my god. Like, Mom, why would I be eating chocolate in November?
Mom! I'd say it's, why are you listening to me? It's none of your business. Eating chocolate. Oh my word. Oh, hi, Faith. Thank you. I'm trying. Bathroom snacks. I was always told that by my mum that it's like it's not right to eat in the bathroom. Is that something that you guys were taught? She was always like, "Oh no, don't eat in the bathroom." I was like, "Why?" And she would always just say, "Oh, you just don't do that." She never gave a reason. Like why? It's like I'm not gonna confuse like my chocolate bar from my own feces, mother. Who eats in the bathroom? Maybe I want to feel like a king sometimes and have a bath and eat some Maltesers or something. Bacteria? My bathroom's flawless. Have you guys ever done that thing with Maltesers where you put one on your lips and lay back and you blow on it to try and make it hover? Have you ever tried that? It's really hard to do. If the poo-poo particles. It's not like I'm using the toilet as a plate. It goes on your toothbrush. Oh no. That realization when one day you're walking around and you're like, my breath smells like shit, and then you're like, oh no. Uh-oh. Now I know why. The bacteria flies around? I don't know, I tend to go scorched earth on our toilet. I bleach it like so often. Like, oh my god. Don't eat shit. Really? Oh, really? Well, it always says like, unlike bleach bottles, it says it kills 99.9. Like, who's like the Giga Chad 0.1% germ? What is that thing? It's like toothpaste, isn't it? Where they say 9 out of 10 dentists recommend it. Which dentist doesn't recommend brushing your teeth? Who who is that guy? Do you recommend toothpaste? No. Oh, okay. I want to find him. This is Smash Bros. Music, Unicorns. Yeah, the first one. Where he goes, break the targets. Do not brush your teeth. Charcoal. Oh, I think I've seen something similar. It's like they make like a black toothpaste because they reckon it has like benefits for it. Does it work? We've got some charcoal sticks in like the art supplies. Like if I chew on one of them, will it be like the same? Charcoal's like charcoal, right?
It's not food safe. Well, it doesn't say not to eat it on the box. Charcoal toothbrushes? This is news to me. The worst pain. Oh my god, the worst thing with like dental care is like, you know, when like you're eating and you accidentally like bite the inside of your cheek or whatever. That's horrible in itself. But then later on, if you go and use mouthwash, it like, oh my god, the burn. Oh, it's like I'm reaching fire. Oh. Like you look up in the mirror and your eyes are all red and watery. Like, oh god. With your tongue. Oh no. Oh, like shaking afterward. Oh. Yeah, it seems like why have we evolved to be able to bite our cheeks anyway? Steph told me that like one of the tells that I'm anxious is that I bite the inside of my cheeks, and I'm like, no, I don't. And one day she caught me in the act of doing it, and I was like, no, no. Only one side. Oh, that's interesting, reading. You eat. Oh my goodness! And you check. It's like, oh, you're like a little rodent chewing your little chops. Like, nom, 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 nom. Like with your lips and stuff, you check. Like when it gets cold, do your lips like chap easily? I was told recently. Apparently, Vaseline's better than any kind of chapstick if your lips get dry. I reckon if you put Vaseline on it, it's meant to work way better. But obviously, Vaseline isn't delicious. I definitely have a favourite. I think the right side's probably the most favoured one, Rethan, for me. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. When I was a kid, I would get like dry lips a lot, and obviously it would taste good, but like this sticky feeling, it's like you've constantly just finished eating like something really sticky, and it's like, oh no, I'm not a fan of it either. A tiny, yeah, that'd be a really cool idea. Getting one of those really small Vaseline pots and turning that into like a watercolor palette. Like if you had like tube paints, you could probably do it. God, that'd be tiny. That'd be really. That's like a Steph aesthetic thing because that'd be really small. I guess you could fit like if you use tubes, you could probably put primary colors in it and maybe some of your favorites. You used to eat them. I love that. Can we paint with Vaseline? I wonder if it would turn the consistency of the paint into like more of like an oil paint because of like how Vaseline is. Have you tried to put it on before you sleep? No. That's actually a really good idea. Do you guys, just on the topic of like Vaseline and stuff like that, do you guys like the smell of the Vic rub? I love the smell of that stuff. It smells so like when you open it, you just take a big huff, and like every hole in your whole body opens up. Oh, I can smell colors. Oh. Because no, it's weird because like if I walk past like a Lush or a Body Shop, the smell of those can be sometimes a bit too much for me. But the vapor rub stuff, it's like oh, I just huff it senselessly. Oh, Penny Dog, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Oh my god, we could give this character like rainbow nails. That'd be kind of, that'd be circus themed. Made vapor rub scented slime. Oh, I'd want to eat it. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to be trusted. They were like, "Where's my vapor rub slime?" I'm like, "I don't know." I'm doing good, thank you, and thank you for following as well. That's very sweet. Save. Oh yeah, don't. There we go. Faith says no, Adam. What? No to what? Eating the slime? Ooh, Tiger Balm. Yeah, I've used that before. I used that when I had dry elbows. And that worked really well, Tiger Balm. It has that has like such a unique smell to it. Like there's nothing I can really compare it to. Whereas like Vapor Rub's like menthol, isn't it? Oh, do you want me to give them some hail? Okay. Yeah, like Vapor Rub's like a menthol thing, isn't it? But like Tiger Balm, I can't really describe what the smell of that is, but it works. It's good stuff. Sweetie. Oh, look at you, my little running booty man. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, look, sweetheart. I'm not gonna drop it on you, mate. Oh, mate. I can tell you're a pig because you're my silly sausage. Silly sausage. There you go. Oh, you're adorable. I love you. Oh, I love them. They're so sweet. You got it in your eyes. Yeah, everything. Like, I mean, mate, I don't know. I was always under the impression that Tiger Balm, you could use it pretty much anywhere, as long as you're careful, you know. But it worked. It worked for me. What I did is I put that on again my elbows, like before I went to bed, so it would like work overnight, and it worked for me. I've also used like one that's like really strongly smelling pain is like tea tree. Have you guys ever used like tea tree like oil scented stuff? Because that's really strong smelling. Yeah, you like tea tree? Yeah, it's not too bad. It's very strong. You only need a little bit though, because the smell's very powerful. Your mum's a massive hippie. That's sweet though. You never heard of it, Demo? It's in like some beauty things. You know, you can get like it in cream and shampoo and stuff like that. It just has a very strong smell. Yeah, and yeah, it's good to get bugs to bugger off as well. But again, the reason that I know of all of these and have tried all of these is, from being that rashy kid. So my mum would like get a paintbrush and just like paint all this cream stuff on me. Like, why are you so rashy? I don't know, mum. She's like a goth edgy hippie. Oh wow, that's so cool. little rash boy. Basically, you're not wrong. I swear. I was definitely like the textbook rashy kid in school. Like in primary school, I was fortunate enough that it pretty much all cleared up. Like when I hit secondary slash high school, but primary school, yeah, it was bad. But I was like such like a nervous kid, like in primary school. I kind of mellowed out in secondary, so it makes me think like how many of those were brought on by just being like super anxious. Yeah, for some age, yeah. I mean, some, not all of them, of course not. I wasn't like stressing to the point that my hair was like falling out, but. Oh, Demo, thanks for gifting us up to Midge, and that's really sweet. Thank you. Oh my god. A good tolerance to spicy food? Kind of. There is some spicy stuff that I like, but certainly not like a tolerance to like, the really strong stuff. Like, if I ever went on like hot ones, I'd probably cry and have diarrhea.
Berkey's just pointed out to me the next. She was asking who's Austin, and it's because she wrote Austin instead of autism.
Oh, have I spelled... Oh, shit, have I spelled autism wrong?
Yeah, Austin.
Austin.
I don't think anyone mentioned that.
No, no one said it, no. Apparently in the video we uploaded the other day, I spelled autism wrong. You'd be done after the... See, I like chicken. Chicken's yummy, but like when you make it really hot, it's not fun anymore. Austin Autism. That'd be my wrestler name. Yeah, Demo. You don't know how much I can't spell. I'm really bad. I'm really bad. It seems to get worse over time because there's some words like that you learn in school and all that you never use. Like, I don't think I've used. I might have used the word photosynthesis once since I've left school. I don't know how to spell it now. You make me feel seen. Oh, Devilnet, you are seen, don't worry. And if you struggle spelling, that's fine. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind helping you if you needed help spelling a word or whatever. But with these days, like, I love that like phones and stuff have like autocorrect and things. Oh my god, it saved me like a million times. Like, I don't know, because like I want to ask, but like when I was in school, like whenever you struggled with stuff, it was embarrassing. You know, it was you know, like when you didn't understand something and you were gonna put your hand up, but no one else did. Does that like still happen these days? Like for those that are younger than me that went to school, you know, is that still a thing? It's like it's almost like you're ashamed to ask for help, you know? But basically, what I'm trying to say is like, if you guys ever need help in these streams, don't feel there's no such thing as a dumb question. With anything, art or whatever, I don't mind. You guys can ask us anything. It is still a thing, Devil. I'm sorry that that's a thing. You don't deserve that. But if you ever need help or whatever, we'll be more than happy to help you out if you need it. Because it shouldn't be a thing. Skull yeah, demo. Yeah. I always remember my parents were like, they dropped the line, oh, it's the best time of your life. I remember being upset. I'm really like, oh no. It's like, you should be enjoying yourself. It's the best years of your life. I'm like, oh god, it's all downhill, Mom. Mom! Luckily, these days, I'm having way more fun with Steph and you guys. And the people on YouTube as well, of course. I'll see you. Thanks for hanging out, Mitch. And yeah, you take it easy. You have a nice nap. You take it easy. I can't remember if I asked yesterday. Did you guys enjoy the video we put out? I must have asked you guys that at some point. I know it was a little bit different where we like focused quite a bit on like a sit-down talky bit. It's been a while since we've done that, so the vlog things are a good excuse to experiment with a few different things though. Oh, thank you, Sparkle. That's really sweet. It was great. You loved the talkie bit. Oh, that really means a lot because Steph was serious when she said the other day that she wants to do like special interest dump. Yeah, Steph wants to dump on camera with you guys. She wants to just talk about all of her like favorite things.
Big dump.
She wants to talk about this big dump that she's got. And it might be like art supplies that she likes or a game that she's been playing or, stuff like that. The Terrence stickers you showed, I think it was because of the outfit, Froyo. Yeah, like, Terrence's, like, outfit really gave me, like, Fred Flintstone vibes. I'm glad that you guys like it. That means a lot to us. You wish you had an Demo, you can tell us about your special interests and so all of you guys can. Oh my god. Guys, never be ashamed to talk about stuff that you're currently like interested in. Oh my god. Living with someone that isn't aware of that. Steph has no shame. If she likes something, she will tell me all about it. She'll say, I've just found out this thing. I'm like, okay, what? And so, okay, sit down. So there's this game that I've been playing recently, and it's really fun. And here are the graphics, and you have to do this and this and this. And also, this happens when you get this far in the game. And also, you have to level up really far. And I've just unlocked a new mode, and it does this. Like, wow, you're really enjoying that game. I have 40 hours on this game. I have played it for a very long time. Well, yeah,
That's a little sneak peek of what I'm going to talk about later.
Pop off, Queen. You've had no filter. I know, but I want you guys to like you guys are kind enough to take like a genuine interest in Steph and me, so it's like the least we can do is have it go both ways. So if you've seen something interesting recently, like that's why I've been looking at and trying to figure out the Marvel stuff, because a lot of you guys have either seen it or are into it, and you know I clearly don't understand it, but I'm still interested in it. Otherwise I wouldn't bring it up. Why is there things that you guys are into right now? Have you guys seen something new that you like? I find that I always end up being the listener for info dumps, which I love hearing, but don't. Oh, demo, no! Oh my god, go off, tell us. What are you into right now? God, the amount of crap I talk to you guys about. The elephant joke. Oh, I love that. The elephino. It took Steph. It was kind of. I was expecting Steph. When I filmed that, I was expecting Steph to laugh and get it straight away. And the pause felt like a year. And just like, oh!
I think that's why I like literal humour so much, because I understand it.
Yeah, the really obvious stuff.
It takes my brain a long time to understand a joke.
Oh, that's okay to you.
If you point at a tomato and go, look, it's a tomato, that's hilarious.
I am a great tomato, I'm red. Oh my god, I want to watch Kung Pao with you guys at some point. It's such a fun movie. You're into One Piece. Oh my god, did someone play the OK sound, or is that in that song? Okay. I can hear monkeys. 100 episodes. See, I would totally be wanting to get into it. So many people say that One Piece is good, but I'm kind of like the number of episodes daunts me. Like,
Oh, we could watch the Netflix one together.
is that with real people?
Yeah.
Oh, will I understand it? I know there's a pirate that's like cut into pieces.
I think there's like a sub on it.
Oh, is there?
And that's only like obviously like a small amount of
Okay. It's so good too. What are you interested in, Demo? You haven't info dumped me yet. Cool, good shit. Froyo, who's your favorite Kong? One Piece is really cool. It was super daunting to you as well. You just started with a couple of episodes and it became fun. Oh, that's awesome! It is good though, like if you do watch the first couple and you like it and then you're like, oh my god, I have like 1,000 episodes, it's like, oh yeah. You like Diddy Kong, babe? Diddy Kong's okay. He's alright, he's got guns, which is cool. In Donkey Kong 64, I kind of liked the bad guy more, because he looks so cursed. His like belly looked like he stuck like a soup bowl to his body. It was really cursed. Donkey Kong Returns is your favorite. Oh, really? No way.
Wizard of Oz DS games. That sounds like something Steph would be into, Sparkle, yeah. Steph does like, on the DS specifically, Steph really likes like the obscure like DS games. She'll find like some like really weird like Japanese game where you're like a farmer but you're like half tortoise or something like that. And Steph's like, yeah, Steph's like, this game's so cool. I'm just like, I don't understand what's going on. I think my favorite Kong might be, I might like Donkey Kong too, just because I liked him in the cartoon. Where his legs, like, they didn't know how to attach his legs to his body, so they gave him two big circles, which looked like a giant ass. Okay. Oh, you want to play him too? Now would be the time to, because like now the DS is, well, with the Switch, like Nintendo's pretty much killed the DS off, haven't they? So if anything, now's the time to do it, because if you want to get physical copies, it's only going to get more expensive, like everything else. Lanky's a good one too. I like him. He's weird. It looks like he's made out of meringue. Like, Lanky Kong's the only Kong that I look at and I'm like, I wonder what he would smell like. You just need a new 2DS. Is that the one that's shaped like a brick? Though it, like, it doesn't bend? I think I've only ever seen one of those once. I never see those around. He smell funky. But that's another Kong. Funky. What would Funky Kong smell funky? But not old. Oh, right. So there's 2DSs that are like clamshell ones that open in and out. I have a 3DS. It's that one that's Pikachu's face. I've got that one. You know, it took me until like about 3 years ago. I didn't realize that Pikachu had brown in his design. Like, I legit, you know the bit by his tail? I thought it was red like his cheeks. Funky Kong would smell fresh. He just wears like loads of cologne. He gives me that vibe. They better make him talk. I get the vibe that Nintendo, they don't really like him, like Funky Kong. Because I think like Rare made him like quite cool again, like when they brought out the Nintendo 64 game. And a lot of fans expect Funky Kong to be like that one now. And as a result, I think Nintendo don't like it. They're like, no, like Funky Kong's our thing. You always thought it was black. He has like black on his ear tips. He has red cheeks. And he has like a little brown bit on the base of his tail. With his mankini. Okay, I'd definitely be down for a Funky Kong mankini. Color blindness moment. Yeah, because I made a woodwork Pikachu in like a woodwork class in school, and I must have painted it wrong. No one said anything though. Maybe they just felt too awkward. They're like, oh jeez, colorblind boy's doing it again. Yeah, Diddy. Yeah, Diddy's a rare thing as well, isn't it? And it's like. It's like, can you imagine Donkey Kong without Diddy Kong now? Because he's like been around for ages. What color was the Pikachu? I gave him a brown base. No, not a brown. A red base tail. Red cheeks and red tail. It's just shiny. I wish this was before shiny. Well, shinies were a thing, but God, when I did that, I think like the second Red and Blue games came out. You know, the one with the giant whale and Godzilla in. It was that one. It would look cool. That's so sweet. Okay, I think probably yeah, it's like with F-Zero and stuff. Like that, the Miyamoto guy. He says like, if we can't think of anything new to do with a game, we won't make one, and that's why he hasn't made an F-Zero one for ages. And I feel like they're starting to get like that with Donkey Kong ones now, which is a bit hypocritical because Donkey Kong could easily be like what they've done with Mario, but they just don't want to do it. What does a shiny Pikachu look like? Let's have a look. I don't know. Shiny Pikachu. What? To me, it looks the same. It's a regular one.
He's just like a slightly different shade of yellow.
Oh, really? That's ball. Okay, so here's a default Pikachu and a shiny one next to each other.
And that one's the girl one, isn't it? 'Cause it's got a
She has a
heart.
heart-shaped tail. Yeah. So this is a little lady. Get a load of these crazy differences. It's just like they've turned the saturation down on one of them. F-Zero. Yeah, but F-Zero 99 is just F-Zero multiplayer when you think about it. Yeah, that's a regular Pikachu, apparently. And a shiny one. Regular on the left, shiny on the right. You think they'd do something a bit more interesting because, like, he's so iconic, isn't he? You'd think they'd do something a bit more interesting.
The early shinies, they didn't used to really do that big of a difference, and it was hard to even tell. Like, I remember Togepi's being really difficult to tell the difference between.
Oh, really? The little egg thing. Let me go have a look. Looks stinky. Needs a wash. Oh, Damn, I'm meant to be writing shiny Togepi and I've wrote stinky Togepi. Stinky. He would stink because he's an egg. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, here's like the evolution line of Togepi, regular and shiny. And, oh, that's all. I'd really struggle with that. Especially in... It gets a little bit easier, but this one... I wouldn't even I don't think I'd even realise at first.
Yeah, because I remember in school, Melissa telling me that she wondered how many shiny Togepis and she just went past and not realised.
And not yeah, I wouldn't... I'd be none the wiser, yeah. I do like the Togepi evolution thing. I like that it turns into like a giant, like... it's not a bird, is it? I don't know what it is. Like a flying, like, whale thing. Shiny Charizard. Oh, they had to do something good for him though, because it's weird, yeah, because Charizard's super popular, so they've made everything like about him pretty cool throughout like the time he's been around. Well, Pikachu, it's almost like they're too scared to go too far with him, because he's like the face of like the whole thing. It's like, oh no, we can't change him too much. But I think it'd be really if they gave him like a new like oh, yeah, like Unicorn says, you know, like Alolan Raichu. If they just gave him, like, a regional difference, just make him look different in one area, that'd be fun. Demo says they should make him fat again. See, I'd be into that. Like, it could be like, you know, like how Morpeko had, like, a different mode. He could have, like, a stuffed mode. Like, he charges up electricity and he gets really, really pudgy. I'd be down for it. I like the original Pikachu. He's such a big boy. He used to be so round and handsome. Here he is. Oh, guys, yeah, if you don't know, this is him on a Pokemon card. Oh, yes. Oh. See, that's even more confusing because his ears, back stripes, and base tail are all the same colour in that one. Look at that big round dude. It's like, It's like, Pikachu, where did all of my jelly donuts go? I don't know. Yeah, the Gigantamax one is big, isn't he? I think that was kind of like a throwback to like his OG size. Because they even, yeah, here we go. It's oh, it says it's a Hasbro toy. Like the really early Pokemon merch did have Pikachu as like a chubby chap. So because this is like official merch. This came out in like the 90s, so it's like super early. But they were at one point committed to having him as like a round fellow, but they've changed it all now. Smoosh it. Oh, smoosh his cheeks. Look at him. Isn't he sweet? I like the original sprite for Pikachu as well. He has little arms like me. Look at him. Separated at birth, we have the same arms. Whee! Wow, the dark bit on his tail on that one goes really far up. So punchable. You would punch him? If he put his arms out for a hug like that, Demo, would you punch him? Why, Demo? Why? Oh wow, that's really cool looking. Apparently, a group of people are remaking Pokemon Red and Blue, but in like some kind of 3D engine, and they've put Chubby Pikachu back in. Doesn't that look amazing? Oh my god, what is this? What's this called? And it uses like Ken Sugimori's like original artwork in it as well. This looks really cool. Let me see if I can find like some more pictures. Oh, that looks so. Oh my god, look at this. So that's like a big Pikachu. So cool looking. I would. Oh my god, I would totally play that. That's like that's the cheese dragon, Fuecoco. There's a Rockruff over there. So cool. Oh my god. Oh, I hope this is like a real thing and not just like a proof of concept. Look at him! He's like, Pikachu, did you eat my brother? He's like, no. Not me. I'm just big and jolly. Oh my god, oh, it's so pretty looking, isn't it? How they've made it look like a watercolor, but in a game. That's so clever. Someone in Japan, a Pokemon fan has reimagined... Oh, this one says Scarlet and Violet in the original game's art style. The male player characters, which wilderness there. Well, I wonder if it's a mod that this guy in Japan's working on then. Because that, I mean, granted, it's a mod for a Nintendo game, so they'll assassinate him the minute it comes out, but it does look really, really cool. I do like how round Pikachu is there. He looks like a Weeble. Yeah, just like pushing me, like wobbles around. Oh my god, is that real? There's like a Pokemon card of Pikachu and he's like round and in like the void. Is that real? Basic Pokemon? That's so mean. You're basic. Oh jeez. What would you guys do? Would you would you adopt basic Pokemon Pikachu? Why has he got leaves around him? I'm so confused. Oh, apparently this one's quite rare. There's lots of pictures of it in those, like, plastic boxes where they get graded and stuff. Do you want to see like a super early Pikachu? He's still round, but he's got like a tummy color. Check out this dude. See, I actually quite like that. I think that's quite a cute design still. He was apparently beta Pikachu. Yeah, beta Pikachu. So he was 1995 towards the end of 96, and then the round Pikachu was from 1996 onwards. But he was like potentially the first ever design that they made for him. And I really like that one. I really like that one. You want to see it, hun? That's like the first ever like Pikachu design.
No.
I like
I
it.
know he used to be a lot more chubby, but I've not seen that artwork.
He's got a
before.
big tummy. Isn't he sweet? I also like Ash's like Dragon Ball shoes.
I think they had to change his design to make him easier to animate.
Oh, really?
It was hard to give him like a walk cycle.
He does have little stubby arms and legs. Bring back Fat Boy Pikachu. Yeah, it says in its earliest known design from 1996, Pikachu has a big white spot on his stomach, similar to Raichu in the first generation games. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, Raichu. Yeah, that actually makes sense in terms of like an evolutionary thing. In the first generation games, Pikachu's belly looks darker, but this is attributed to the limited color palette of the Game Boy. During the anime, Pikachu's design has changed very much. In the beginning, Pikachu was rounder, but has slimmed down and become taller over the years. Has Pikachu had work done? Pikachu, he hit the gym and had that surgery where they break your legs to make you taller.
It's a buccal fat, or whatever you call it.
He's lost his baby fat. The texture on it? Well, yeah, all of these would have been like done like back in the day. These all would have been done with like either watercolor or markers. The texture on like the pants and the tummy, this gives me more like marker vibes. God, it'd be cool to see the full image of that. Because there might be like other, because obviously like your rivals to the left, I wonder if they had like a Pokemon as well. It was fun when that, you know, when the leak happened and they shown you like different like Pokemon beta things, and they had like Pikachu when he was like more of like a lion. Do you remember that? It was like an electric lion sort of thing.
I just had a really weird thought.
Oh, did you? What's wrong, Con?
You know people who work as like plastic surgeons?
Plastic surgeons, yeah.
Typically to get like clients, you look at like their reviews from previous like patients.
Yeah, to see if they're good, yeah.
Who's the first patient of a plastic surgeon?
Someone who's desperate.
Like, do they do it on like practice?
Like, how do they learn to do it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
I would assume they do it on like practice stuff. Oh, Devinette, you're welcome. Thanks for coming. I do appreciate it. Yeah, because like, you know, like how tattooists all practice on like fake things. Like, is there a fake version of
Yeah, that's
a
what I
face
mean.
that
It's
people
something
work
like-
on?
Because you don't want to be the first person that plastic surgeon.
You go to the plastic surgeon and he looks over you. He's like, I'm just as nervous as you. It's my first day. It's like, what?
You end up putting your nose on your butt or something.
Oh, Galactica says they study under other doctors before them. So, like, they're in the room watching. God, that's crazy. Can you imagine trying to figure out how to draw by just watching
Watching
someone
someone
else and
else.
not doing it? Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's crazy. I guess that's why they call it practicing.
Give him some nice red Ronald McDonald hair. Clowns are pretty popular these days. I wonder if they'll bring Ronald back. Because, like, when the whole, like, freaky clown phase was a thing, you know, people were dressing up as clowns and scaring people. Ronald went into hiding, didn't he? I wonder if they'll bring him back now clowns are popular again. It's nearly midnight. I'll have to go in a minute, guys, because just because I need to be up early tomorrow to get Steph to her dentist appointment thing, and hopefully, Steph, she hasn't had any complaints, have you, with your teeth and stuff? So
been okay recently.
hopefully, it's all good news for.
Might be usually expensive.
Oh no, it's all right. So hopefully it'll all be okay.
They're gonna make him hot. What, Ronald? So yeah, I'm going to run away for now, but I will see you tomorrow, because we're going to do our canvas thing that we normally do on Wednesdays. So if you're going to join me for then, I will see you tomorrow. If not, have a wonderful week, guys, and I will see you again very soon, okay? Bye-bye for now.